Imagine a shadowy figure in a royal court, half scientist, half magician, whispering secrets to kings and queens, claiming to turn lead into gold or conjure the elixir of life. This is no fantasy. This was the life of alchemists in European royal courts. Their role was shrouded in mystery, their work intertwined with ambition, science, and superstition. But who were they really? And why were monarchs so eager to keep them close? Let's unravel this fascinating chapter of history. Welcome to Infinitia Verity, where we uncover the hidden truths, forgotten stories, and remarkable mysteries of our past. If you love diving deep into the less traveled corridors of history, be sure to subscribe and join our quest for knowledge. Today we're pulling back the curtain on the secretive and captivating world of alchemists in European royal courts. Let's begin. Alchemy, often described as the precursor to modern chemistry, traces its roots back to ancient Egypt and the Islamic Golden Age. By the Middle Ages, alchemy had found fertile ground in Europe, fueled by translations of Arabic texts such as the Emerald Tablet and the Picatrix. Fact 1. The term alchemy comes from the Arabic alchemia, which itself traces its origin to the Greek word chemeia, meaning art of alloying metals. Fact 2. In medieval Europe, alchemy wasn't just about gold. Alchemists sought to understand the spiritual transformation of the soul, believing their experiments mirrored the divine creation of life. During this era, royal courts became the perfect environment for alchemists, who promised their patrons wealth, eternal life, and even military power. Alchemists weren't mere charlatans or eccentric inventors. They were strategic assets. Monarchs saw alchemists as potential sources of limitless wealth and advanced technology. Their promise of gold from base metals aligned perfectly with the ambitions of rulers seeking to fund wars and expand empires. Fact 3. King Rudolf II of Bohemia was so enamored with alchemy that he transformed his castle in Prague into a hub for alchemical research, inviting some of the most renowned alchemists of his time. Fact 4. Queen Elizabeth I of England relied on John Dee, an alchemist and astrologer, not just for experiments but also for political counsel. He coined the term British Empire and helped guide her reign through his esoteric practices. Picture the alchemist's workshop: bubbling cauldrons, mysterious powders, and cryptic manuscripts filled with arcane symbols. To modernize, it looks like a scene out of Harry Potter. But these spaces were precursors to modern laboratories. Fact 5. Many alchemical techniques, such as distillation and sublimation, later became foundational in modern chemistry and pharmacology. Fact 6. Alchemists often worked with dangerous materials like mercury and arsenic, leading to numerous accidental discoveries, such as the creation of phosphorus. However, the alchemists' methods were deeply tied to mysticism. They believed success depended on a combination of scientific precision and divine favor. Nicolas Flamel, a French scribe and manuscript seller in the 14th century, is often hailed as the archetypal alchemist. While historical records suggest Flamel had no direct ties to alchemical success during his lifetime, legends emerged centuries later that he had discovered the Philosopher's Stone, allegedly granting immortality and wealth. Flamel reportedly funded numerous hospitals and churches in Paris, which fueled speculation about his seemingly endless wealth. Centuries later, his story inspired J.K. Rowling, who immortalized him in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Philippus Aureolus Theophrastus Bombastus von Hohenheim, better known as Paracelsus, was one of the most colorful alchemists of the Renaissance. A medical pioneer, Paracelsus rejected traditional medical practices of the time, advocating instead for the use of chemicals and minerals in treating diseases. Paracelsus coined the term zinc and was one of the first to connect diseases with environmental factors rather than imbalances of the four humors. He believed that the microcosm of humans reflected the macrocosm of the universe, blending science and mysticism. John Dee, the English alchemist, mathematician, and astrologer, was more than just a court advisor to Queen Elizabeth I. He envisioned alchemy not only as a means to physical transformation, but also as a path to understanding the divine. Dee amassed one of the largest private libraries in England, containing over 4,000 books. Despite his mysticism, Dee contributed significantly to navigation and cartography, aiding England's ambitions in exploration. Alchemy didn't just vanish, it evolved. Many scientific disciplines owe their origins to alchemical practices, methods, and ideas. While celebrated as one of the greatest physicists of all time, Newton spent much of his life studying alchemy. Recently uncovered manuscripts reveal his obsession with alchemical texts, which he believed contained hidden truths about nature and God. Newton's alchemical experiments likely influenced his understanding of matter and energy, laying groundwork for his Principia Mathematica. He meticulously copied recipes from alchemical texts, such as one for the sophic mercury, a key ingredient in the creation of the Philosopher's Stone. Many of the tools, techniques, and terminologies we associate with modern chemistry were developed by alchemists. Processes like distillation, crystallization, and alloying were central to alchemical practice. The word alcohol originates from alchemical texts and referred to a purified substance extracted through distillation. Robert Boyle, often called the father of modern chemistry, was deeply influenced by alchemical traditions. His famous work, The Skeptical Chymist, challenged alchemical mysticism while preserving its experimental rigor. Rudolf II, Holy Roman Emperor, was an avid patron of the occult sciences. His court in Prague Castle became a sanctuary for alchemists, astronomers, and mystics. Kelly, a self-proclaimed medium, convinced Rudolf that he could transmute base metals into gold using secret alchemical techniques. The castle's laboratories became prototypes for modern research facilities. The alchemists of Europe's royal courts were dreamers and innovators, blending science, art, and spirituality. They remind us of humanity's eternal quest to push boundaries and uncover the secrets of existence. If you enjoyed this dive into history's hidden corners, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Infinitia Verity, and ring the bell icon so you never miss an episode. What other mysterious topics should we explore? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep seeking the truth.